Home ownership is a cornerstone of the American dream. But what happens when interest rates on home loans rise? Hi, I'm Lucian Valancourt, real estate broker and owner of Native Son Realty here in Jacksonville, Florida. In this video, we'll explore how mortgage interest rates impact home values and home ownership, and what you need to know to make informed decisions about your mortgage. But first, if you want to see more videos of real estate related stuff, you need to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Historically, mortgage interest rates have been as high as 18% in the 1980s and as low as 3% in recent years. These fluctuations can have a significant impact on the housing market. For example, when interest rates are low, it's easier for people to buy homes, which can drive up demand and push home values higher. People base housing affordability on monthly payments. Lenders base loan approvals on monthly debt-to-income ratios. Lower interest rates mean lower payments, which makes home ownership more affordable and allows more people to qualify for loans. More qualified buyers means higher demand. Higher demand moves home prices upward. This is pretty straightforward and easy to understand. On the other hand, when interest rates are high, it can be more difficult for people to afford a mortgage. Monthly payments are higher and fewer people will qualify for home loans. This leads to a decrease in demand. Interest rates have risen sharply in the last several months and are roughly double what they were in the spring of 2022. Conventional wisdom has it that these higher rates would produce a decrease in demand and would lower home values sharply. But has it? Let's look at this chart that shows home prices and 30-year mortgage rates since 1971. You can see that home prices continued to climb even during the 1980s when rates were as high as 18%. In fact, home prices maintained steady growth right up until the crash of 2008. You can see that home values dropped in spite of decreasing mortgage rates. Clearly, the interest rate had nothing to do with the crash of 2008. The crash in 2008 was a result of bad loans and foreclosures. I'll cover that in another video, so be sure you subscribe. So why haven't home values fallen through the floor in response to the higher rates? One major reason is because higher rates also affect sellers. Many homeowners today have mortgage rates in the 3 to 4% range. It's true that sellers have gained a significant amount of equity through appreciation. However, unless they plan to live in some other type of housing after selling, the home they buy next will have also appreciated. This means that a seller of a home with a 3% mortgage will be transferring their loan balance to a new home at 7%. Here's an example. Let's assume that Mr. Smith purchased this home in 2017 for $192,000 with a zero down VA loan and an interest rate of 3%. The principal and interest payment for this loan would be $809.48 per month. That home is now valued at $305,000, giving the seller $113,000 in equity due to appreciation. That's a pretty good gain. After the sale, that seller will probably buy another home using the equity from the sold home as a down payment on the new home. Let's say the price of the new home is also $305,000. Applying the $113,000 of equity as a down payment would produce a loan amount of $192,000. That new loan at 7% would give them a monthly payment of $1,277.38, which is $468 higher than their current payment. That's a 37% increase in monthly payment. Remember, lenders base loan decisions on monthly debt-to-income ratios. The seller may not be able to qualify for that new loan and be locked into their existing home. They can't afford the new payment, so they stay put, and their home is not placed on the market. This situation reduces the supply of homes on the market. Here we can see that rates began to rise in the spring of 2022. Looking at this chart, we can see that the number of new listings began to decline at the same time. Fewer homeowners were putting their homes up for sale. As interest rates continued to climb, the number of new listings continued to drop. This decrease of available homes offset the reduction of qualified buyers. So even though higher rates can reduce demand for homes, the reduction in supply keeps prices from falling as some would have you believe. Probably the most important metric to follow and what has the greatest impact on home values is the inventory of homes for sale. Looking at this chart, we can see how inventory impacts prices. Low inventory drives prices higher. High inventory moves prices lower. It's really a simple matter of supply and demand. Inventory is currently at 3.5 months, which is firmly in seller's market territory. As you know, home values trend higher in a seller's market. In reality, higher rates may reduce the total number of sales, but the balance between supply and demand will remain relatively stable. I do not expect to see any major price shift in the Florida housing market during the remainder of 2023. However, I do expect to see mortgage rates move lower towards 5%, which should bring more buyers and sellers out and increase market activity. The bottom line is that owning a home has been and still is a great investment that can provide stability and financial security for you and your family. If you are in the market for a home and want access to live market data straight from the Northeast Florida Multiple Listing Service, then click the link in the description for a free portal account. If you find something you like, give me a call and we can go check it out. If you are considering selling your home, then you can search the homes for sale to get an idea of what your home may sell for. If you would like a detailed comparative market analysis to learn the actual market value of your home, then give me a call and I'll get on it right away. Till then, this is Lucian Valancourt with Native Sun Realty, helping you find your place in the sun.